Hey guys, Base Shogun here, and I can't believe it. We have the Mattel Creations Shogun Masters Faker. It is real. It is in the house. Let's do this. And if you like Transformers, Power Rangers, Shogun Warriors, Marvel Legends, and a whole lot more, hit like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. A brief little history about the Faker. It is limited to 1 of 500, I believe. And after it was released, it was canceled. They went radio silent on it and a whole bunch of weird stuff. I hear some guys didn't even get a chance to reorder theirs. So that's a huge problem. It looks like they may have oversold, so that is not good in the slightest. Another thing, my box is covered in a gluey or syrup, like caramel almost. So I don't know when that happened. I hope the figure's all right. Let's get him out of the box and take a look at this extremely limited Shogun Masters Faker. And here it is out of the box, luckily with no syrup. And oh man, the box is beautiful. That purple there, little bit of shipping damage on the box, but you know what? The fact that it's here, you know, after I thought it would be canceled, is pretty awesome. A little look at the back art there, and same thing. The packaging department really does an awesome job on these. And this one does come with an awesome certificate there, loving the matte black with gold metallic lettering. Super cool. All right, enough beating around the bush. Let's get into this guy. Check out this 24-inch size Shogun Master. Okay guys, and here we go for the big reveal. And I do like the purple box insert there, really goes with the figure. Super awesome. The purple's looking nice, the blue. You can see even though he does have this harness on, there is a decal under there. That's some good attention to detail. All right, I can't wait. I'm gonna cut him loose and let's get him on the turntable. Just look at the epic size of this behemoth. And one thing I'm noticing right now that I like more than the regular He-Man is, even though this is still just one molded color on the sword, the fact that it is orange just does wonders compared to that black gray that the last one came with. All right, let's get his fist in, guys. Again, ratcheting arms, that was something that was new with these He-Man versions or the Faker limited edition. One thing, however, is because it is using I believe the Skeletor's vest. As you can see, it does have rocket holders, but no rockets because it does not have a Havoc staff. That this sword does not have the nifty back storage that the He-Man did. So I really wish, especially for this limited edition one, they came up with something, some way to have him carried on his back instead of his hand. But you know what? That's fine, guys. And just like He-Man, to get his sword ready, you do simply pull out, and I'm gonna recommend putting it in his left hand, as the right one is the firing fist, and you don't really want your sword to go flying, maybe get damaged. There you see the sword right there, guys, and it goes in, and you're just gonna meet it on the other end with this, and there you go. And overall, I am liking this one a lot more than the He-Man. I think I just like the colors. They're not like all brown and stuff. But yeah, this is a shame that he can't put his sword on his back. They didn't think of something for that. And also, you know, it's kind of a little tease that he's got missiles there, but no Havoc staff to use it on. I guess, you know what? That's fine. I bet some guys, you can custom print his own little missiles there for decoration, so that's all right. Now for articulation, his arms cannot do a 360 as he has this battle vest in the way. I don't think it comes off, and I don't want to try. His legs have like a little bit of movement here or there. My left leg has no movement at all. This one does a bit. I'm not going to force it. This one might be a bit loose, actually, come to think of it, but that's all right. I'm just not gonna fiddle with it too much. Now, if you guys don't believe me when I say the firing fist radius on these guys is pathetic, just take a look at this. So there you can see it kind of just slumps out with no real gumption or anything, but it does have some weight to it, so it could knock some figures over if you're into that. I should also mention that his non-firing fist can articulate for a little bit of posing, as well as his head does have some left and right movement. So you guys know me, I'm a huge Shogun Warrior fan, and anytime I can get my hands on a new one, I'll always support it. I think we need to try to bring it back more, but that might just be being selfish because it's one of my favorite toy lines to collect. Here he is next to a original Great Mazinga US release there. Very cool stuff. When I say original, I don't mean like first, second. I believe this is a third release for the Shogun Warriors line. Anyways, but you can see they've really done a great job of making this figure feel vintage, really scratching that Shogun Warrior itch that I know I have, and I think a lot of other collectors do too. And if you're wondering, because I'm a collector and I'm wondering it, will an original Shogun Warriors missile fit in his missile holders there? The answer is 100% yes. It fits like a charm. All right, guys, it's time for my final review. One more time, just how awesome the box art really is. Very awesome stuff. You know, Faker's an evil He-Man, mid-80s Japanese giant robot toy design, robo metallic exoskeleton. It doesn't get any cooler than this for me. I think this is splendid. And you know what? It goes so well with my Shogun Warriors. So even though this set does have some additional problems that the He-Man one didn't have, it also solves one of my biggest critiques, which was He-Man's sword looked so boring, it might as well have put me to sleep. And I do like his molded vest here. I do wish it could hold the sword. But you know what? Having said that, having thought we weren't getting it, and now being fortunate enough to be one of the guys that did get their original order, my heart really does go out to the guys that were pushing for it. And you know, customer support says they don't have it, they're sold out. Looks like they may have sold too many and panicked in the first place. But you know what, Mattel Creations, you gotta get a better job. Your customer service is good when it does answer, but it can take weeks, and that leaves collectors confused, and that can lead to anger. So overall, I gotta give this Shogun Masters Faker, I'm going 9. I really dig this, not just because it's so limited and it's going to be sought after by Shogun collectors, but I just like the color and the neon vibe. So yeah, that's my final review. I'm sticking to it. And remember, don't let anyone or anything ever stop you from collecting.